We back. INT reacts. And we got another one for that ass. So this one is yet another sponsored reaction from the homie Anthony. So in the comments, y'all, show Anthony some love. I'm not starting this video until everyone drops a thank you, what up to my man Anthony. And this one I'm actually really excited for. So he posted this comment on one of my recent videos. I just sent you a new one for another Japanese band I like and sent you the link to your email because most of their songs are in Japanese titles, so it could be potentially hard to get the right one. I got the link queued up, brother. This one is going to be interesting on how you feel about it because it's a little different. I love a little different. Not musically, really, but vocally. Okay. They are a small three-piece indie band out of the Kansai region that just started last year, so it's fresh. July 7th was their one-year anniversary. Okay, so we're looking at like a 13-month-old band right here. They refer to their style as Lollipop style rock. Well, I like rock. I'm not a huge Lollipop fan just because I really value my teeth, but I can dig it. The vocals are cutesy, I guess you could say, but they write hooky songs in my opinion. The band has 2 females and 1 male. The lead singer, bassist, and songwriter is female. Drummer is female. Guitarist goes by Junior. He's a male. So we'll see if this one is a flop with you and the audience or a winner. It's called Fat or Whack. That's what the juggalos call it. I like them either way and won't be offended if you or others don't enjoy it like I do. That's cool, because I'm honest. If I think shit is whack, I say I don't like this. I see reactors, they just do whatever they can for fans and followers, but I ain't like that. I'm never like the crowd. I'm always myself. We can keep it real around here. And Anthony knows that, and that's why he keeps supporting this channel. They are just independent band, so this is not a band that was like a management formed band or like a rehearsal tryout audition band, I'm guessing. They don't have any actual videos yet. It's just the album cover. Okay, that's cool. No live action stuff, even though you can see clips on their IG. The brunette is a singer. Cool. All that. I said, this is going to be interesting. I'm all for giving lesser known bands a platform and will be 100% real in the reaction. Thank you, brother. So let's X that window out. Here's the Lollipop Cupcake. They don't even put the male on the cover because no one wants to look at a stinky boy. This is called, I have no idea what it's called, but it has 3,900 likes. Let's make it 3,901 likes. And 139,000 views. Let's make it 139,001 views. Okay? I have no idea what I'm getting into right now, but just in case, we have one of my random pairs of shades to help block out the heat if it gets too fiery in this motherfucker. Okay, volume is on. Commercials have been played. Volume is up. I got the really nice headphones here in the Hawaii studio. So let's get cooking. I have no idea what the band's called, I have no idea what the song is called. We're 4 minutes in. We're hitting play, baby. I love the sound. I love the recording. Everything is very, a 3-piece, it can be pretty hard to mix because you only have 3 people. Like sometimes they'll double the guitars, 1 on each side, and then put a lead down the middle. And it sounds like they have that. But the bass and the guitar are a great complement to each other. And the drums are very basic sounding drums, crisp, cracking. And it's got that disco beat where the hi-hat and the snare don't hit at the same time, which is cool. The riff is catchy. It's simple. It's very indie. So this could go either way, Anthony. So far, the intro is cool. Let's rewind and dive back in. So the guitars don't seem to have a 100% wide pan, which is interesting, and it seems to be more dominant in the left ear. And the bass and guitar are just doing the same exact thing. And usually the guitar will start, and then when the drums hit, the bass will hit, or vice versa. But they just went both instruments in at the same time. I like the distortion. Kick sounds good. You can hear the rawness in the mix, which I like. So it's a very nasally, like snooty sounding vocal, which I don't hate right off the bat, but it could get worse, it could get better, it could stay the same. Let's go right back before the vocal drop. I love the palm muting. It's such good palm muting, and you can hear the fingers slide that against the strings as the chord changes. So I love that effect. I think it's not an effect, but I love that sound. And let's go right before the vocals just to get a really good stopping and going. So yeah, this is my channel. Anthony paid for me to react to this song. So this video is basically for him. You guys are just riding his coattails. Okay, so this is Anthony's reaction. It's almost like the Chipmunks, some helium going on. Let's see what the comments are turned off. Okay. I like the middle of the verse where the guitars, I mean, they have one guitar player, so it's overdubbed. So live, he'll probably do the more lead part that strays from the bass more, but I like the different two guitars. Right now, they're the same. And then this one gets a little octaves. That's a cool riff. It's nice to hear a more simple song after like a Love Bites, who's just, it's constant busyness, which I like too. I'm not saying I don't like these bands when I compare and contrast, but it's a nice break from the super technical, super musical, super dramatic and operatic and Broadway type of music. And then the bandmate is so bipolar in how much genre shifting they do, which I don't mind. But I'm saying this is a great, like a Nirvana, a very simple, just raw underground garage type sound. It's just a nice break from all the busyness. BPM 今で陽気さん期待あっごくって酔っちゃって乗らえんなよ
ceremony forget あべ首感情論ギリギリ飲み込みシャープ描いた夢想像が儚く砕けるマイハート選んだ道どうしようかこれからのスタイルワークアップギリギリまで悩んでいいけど勝ってしまいがな Kill me baby 大好きだって君しかないって I gonna miss
I love the harmony in the back, so they have a pretty prominent lead vocal and then panned left and right. Maybe 30 to 40% you hear a softer, more reverbed out backing vocal in a higher register.
大好きだって君しかないって I gonna miss you dirty
Actually lower.
もう嫌だってこんなのあって繰り返してdirty dirty 大嫌いって君しかないって I gonna miss you dirty dirty バカみたいって消えてくれって頼んでたって dirty dirty
Modulation. See, the bass is not in now. Oh. Next slide. China. Yo, I'm gonna be honest. I like this. It sounds almost like an analog recording. It's very warm and raw and basic and stripped down. But in that 4 minutes and 40 second song, they had a lot of different change ups. They all went really well together. The second verse was nothing like the first. Musically, I can see the vocal, the Alvin the Chipmunk Helium style, maybe rub people the wrong way. I didn't really have a big problem with it, to be honest. I liked, probably my favorite part was how they did the build up before the final chorus, and then they had that nice a cappella break into the modulated version of the chorus right here. So that was a cool thing. They did a lot of cool things with the mixing and the effects, which is you can't really hear live, which is why I prefer studio audio before watching live versions. And speaking of live, this band I bet puts on a great performance. Like, I did a Love Bites live video and I mentioned that the stage presence was stagnant. And yes, I know it's because due in part to the fact that the parts are so technical, whereas this band isn't really doing anything like with light speed precision, and so it allows room for sloppiness, and that allows crazy stage antics and presence. So personally, like, this would be a more fun show I think, because it's a 3-piece. They're probably a little more punk and loose on stage, and I could see the crowd going more crazy, just because it's underground and it's raw and it's new. I think it's good. The vocal may be something that prevents me from being like an avid listener of this band. Like, I don't really, anything I react to, I generally don't listen to. Like, I don't listen to Bandmade when I'm not reacting to them. I don't listen to any of this other music when I'm not reacting to it, just because I listen to it so much as it is. And I enjoy silence, really. I enjoy street sounds and nature sounds, and not really busying my brain with too much music after being a producer, an engineer, and a musician since I was 12 at 36 years ago. So I do like music still. I do listen to music still. But for what this is, I think it's good. I hear a lot of cool stuff in this piece. They have good songwriting. The mixing's cool. I like the raw sound. I'm just repeating myself at this point, but I hope you enjoyed the reaction. There's links above if you want to get in on the action and send a little dono my way. I know Polska Bob is going to sponsor up the final Bandmade reaction, which is a 3-part video. So I don't know. That could take me through next week with that much work. So if you do want something specifically reacted to, it's no secret where you can make the dono. And until the next one, guys, I really enjoy this. You guys are the best. We're just attracting each other. So if you stumbled across this video, it's because like attracts like. I'm honest, it's one opinion out of millions. I do have a deep musical background, not so much theory or trained musician. I just hit the streets. I figured out how to play drums by myself. I figured out how to play guitar by myself. I figured out how to write songs by myself by observing my engineer and taking a few tips from him. I learned how to use Pro Tools myself and mix myself and master myself and do the whole booking and management and marketing of music, concerts, and anything having to do with the business side of music all by myself. I'm self-taught, self-made, everything 100%. So take that into consideration with my reactions and my opinions and my analysis of these songs and videos. I'm INT. You are you. You are Anthony. And I appreciate you so much. And, we end every video by saying, stay tuned, because there's always going to be another one. So watch out for the next. And of course, a big, fat peace.